This video is brought to you by my $5 or more patrons at patreon.com/AlexHeitz. We'd like to thank Manchester Pictures, Identitech, Jadubi, TFG, Derek, William Myatt, Steve Aldersley, Kurt David, Joe Brown, Alex M, at HotGirlVideo69 on Twitter. I checked it, it's okay. Mason Frost, Matthew McLaughlin, Andres Glaisel, and Biff C for sponsoring this video, supporting me, my family, the channel. I appreciate it highly. I hope you all enjoy the video. Guys, I'm so excited to do this reaction. Blue by Eiffel 65 was one of my favorite songs when I was a kid. Oh no, wait, this is a different Blue. Oh, okay. This is a Pole album. Right in the middle of Modest Mouse. So we're taking a small break from that for a moment to do this album. This was actually a tie. This was tied on my Patreon poll right here. As you can see, it tied with #1 record by Big Star, 33% on both accounts. And I was actually very torn on like how to break the tie. I'm like, well, do I do like flip a coin, or do I go with what I want to do? And as I thought about what I wanted to do, I realized I actually don't know which of the two I'd rather listen to more. This one I'm interested in because of like the clout behind the album. It's, you know, like on a short list of greatest albums of all time, right? And I love the genre. I love folk music, and folk rock. But with #1 record, I was interested because I knew very little about the band, and it had this really strong underground following, and people really liked the band. And they seem to have an interesting history around them. And also the idea of power pop from 1970s was interesting as well. So I'm like, I can't decide between the two which I'm interested in more. So I just flipped a coin, and we landed on Blue by Joni Mitchell. 1971, folk rock, only 35 minutes. Much like Rumors, Fleetwood Mac, just 10s and 5 out of 5s all across the board. A lot of top albums of all time lists. So this was apparently, just kind of looking at the history of it, it's kind of inspired by, because she had broken up with, what's his name, Graham Nash, and then was in an intense relationship with James Taylor. And I mean, I know very little about them. Those two musicians. I think Graham Nash was a musician, yes. So I'm just kind of, I guess she like kind of took a break from performing, took a vacation around Europe, and wrote some of the songs that would appear on Blue during that time. And it's apparently just like a very honest, earnest, raw kind of record. I am intrigued at the fact, where did it say this? She used a lot of different tunings, alternate tunings under the guitar to allow easier access to augmented chords and notes in unexpected combinations. So, I mean, I love Nick Drake. Nick Drake does a lot of alternate guitar tunings, and people have been trying to figure out his songs for a long time. So I think we're just going to hop right on in. We have 10 tracks here. Let's begin with All I Want.
Sweater, wanna write.
Pretty solid. The melody was great. The performing was pretty good. I saw somewhere up here Who said it? Hold on one second. Something about like just the way all the things come together, like the performing, her singing, the production, the instrument choices, they just like blend together so well and turn into a cohesive whole. I can't find where that says on the Wikipedia page, but yeah, I dig that. I don't know if I love it, but I think it's quite good. Let's keep going. My Old Man. Pernano.
My old man, he's a singer in the park. My sunshine in the morning, he's my fireworks at the end of the day. Ain't no piece of paper from the city hall keeping us tied and true. But when he's gone, me and them lonesome blues. Collide. The bed's too big, rain. He's a dancer in the dark.
Quite nice. Pretty good, in fact, I would say. The lyrics are really good, and the songwriting is good as well. Like especially that turn into a more of like I don't think it's a key change. It might modulate a little bit down when it gets like when he's gone. It kind of goes down into like a minor chord there. Just really well composed piano bit, and nice lyrics. Yeah, let's just keep going. Little Green.
Born with the moon in Cancer. Call her green, and the winters cannot fade her. Call her green for the chill. He sends you a poem, and she's lost to you. Little green lights before.
Got some Nick Drake vibes on this one.
The icicles, and you're sad and you're sorry, but you're not ashamed. A little green, oh, just a little green, like the night.
Very beautiful. Nice traditional folk sound. A lot of those alternate tunings can really achieve that sound. So I'm curious, like, because Nick Drake came out with albums in 69, 71, and 72. Joni Mitchell wrote this song in 66. It's actually about her daughter being put up for adoption. Very sweet, kind of melancholy song. And like Pink Moon came out in 72. So I'm curious to know like who influenced who, if there was any, like if Joni heard Nick or Nick heard Joni, because there definitely is a little bit of stylistic crossover that's happening. Very interesting. Okay, next track, Carey.
It's hard to leave here, Carey, but it's really not my home. Oh, Carey, get out your cane. And put on some silk. Down for the bright red devil who keeps me in this tourist town. Come on, Carey, in that scratchy rock and roll beneath the Maplum moon. Come on, mean old daddy, but I like you. Put on my finest silk. Go to the Mermaid Cafe, have fun tonight.
Not bad. Not my favorite so far. It was fine, but I think there was ones that I liked a little bit more. The dulcimer is a really interesting addition, especially as kind of like a chordal rhythm instrument rather than playing like lead melodies. was gonna say something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, what is it with like the term "daddy"? Like even like in like the '70s, like "Oh Daddy" off of Rumors, Fleetwood Mac. It's like why was that a thing way back then? Even I don't like it. Blue.
I've been to sea before. Acid, booze, and ass, needles, guns, and grass. Lots of laughs,
So sweet.
love you. Foggy lullaby.
And it's done. That was quite nice. Very kind of unexpected, you know. And I've kind of sensed that before I even listened to this album that it would be a little bit like off kilter and just kind of like unexpected, not super predictable chords or anything like that. Yeah, there's a very interesting and unique tone to this music. I think I'm digging it. All right, side two. We'll start with California.
Paris, France, reading the news and it sure looks bad. They won't give peace a chance. California, coming home. I'm gonna see the folks at home. I'm coming home. Feel good rock and roll band. I'm your biggest fan. California, I'm coming home. You're walking and the streets are full of strangers. All the news are
I love a good steel guitar.
A party down a red dirt road. There were lots of pretty people there, reading Rolling Stone, reading Vogue. I'm coming home. Will you take me as I am? Will you take me as I am? Will
Great. I like it. The very similar to All I Want reminds me of it in the same way where it's like all the parts come together in a really good whole. And it's not, like I said, it's kind of unexpected. You know, the chords, you're not quite sure where they're going to go. But that one was definitely more straightforward, kind of like a folk pop rock kind of thing, if you could even call it that. But the steel guitar was great. Guitar playing was good. I like Taylor's additions, his guitar additions, and his next and last track will be A Case of You later. Yeah, I really like that one. Again, lyrics, really solid. Okay, let's keep going. This Flight Tonight.
the lights down there, that's where we'll land. I saw falling, star burn up above the lost star bright. You got the loving that I like, alright. Turn this crazy bird. Sometimes I think love is just mythical. Up there's the heavens, down there's the town. Like I got on this flight tonight. And they're playing goodbye, baby, goodbye. Love is flying. Crazy bird around. Shouldn't have got on this flight.
Pretty good. I don't think I love it. I kind of have the same problem with that as I did with some of the acoustic, folkier Led Zeppelin tracks with like the open tunings. It's just that they seem a little too like messy and like I can't quite get a sense of like the rhythm and the what would you call it? The harmonic rhythm, which just means like the chords and how long they're played. It's just I'm kind of always feeling like I'm kind of battered around, and those don't feel like the kind of tracks that would warrant me feeling battered around. You know, like it's like, oh, what? Oh, there's another chord. What? But it's like it's a soft folk song, and I just don't quite vibe with that. I don't have a problem with it, and like if anyone loves it, I understand. But at the same time, it's just like it kind of gets in my way of enjoying the music. And I like to pay attention to this kind of music, and so it's a little bit hard to get kind of whiplash as I'm listening to it. But it sounds nice, and it was good playing. River. Do 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 do.
It's coming on Christmas. They're cutting down trees. They're putting at a river I could skate away on. This crazy scene. I wish I had a river.
In 2020, Olivia Rodrigo covered the song on High School Musical, the holiday special. Way to go, Olivia.
I could skate away on. Oh, I wish I had a real. It's the best baby that I ever had. Oh, I wish I had a river. Oh, I wish I had a river.
And it's done. Fantastic. Really like that one too. It's actually, I find it funny, like looking on the Wikipedia now, it says the piano accompaniment to the vocal borrows heavily from the tune to the 19th century winter song Jingle Bells. And it says, although the song is merely set near Christmas time rather than being about Christmas, it has become something of a modern Christmas standard. It's like, at least I'm glad I realized that it sounded like Jingle Bells. Otherwise, I would have ended my whole career as a musician and became an Amish farmer or something. I don't know. Yeah, quite good. I like the incorporation of the Jingle Bells motif with kind of like a different chordal tone to it. Yeah, that's definitely a highlight for me. Really like that one. I think that's better than Blue, honestly. I don't know. Hard to say. A Case of You. 2 tracks left, and we'll be done. Last Taylor song.
Back of a cartoon coaster in the blue tea. Oh, Canada, with your to drink a case of you, I live in a box of paints. I'm frightened by the devil. How do you touch mine? 'Cause part of you pours out of me. Darling, still I'd be on my feet. I would still. Oh, but you are in my blood. You're my holy wine. You're so.
Very nice. Very nice. I like California and All I Want a little bit more than that one, but it's still quite solid. Again, the playing is good. I like Taylor's guitar addition. Good. Very nice. Excuse me. Last time I saw Richard is the last song we will listen to on this album. Let's go.
Last time I saw Richard was Detroit in '68, and he told me all romantics meet this. Oh, look at your eyes, You like roses and kisses and pretty, and you're gonna realize they're only pretty lies. Only pretty lies. And she said, drink up now, it's getting on time to close. Richard, you have so sweet. And a coffee percolator, and he drinks at home now most nights with the TV on, and all a home day hiding behind bottles in dark cafes, dark cafes.
Interesting. I didn't know how I quite felt about it at first because it had like the vocal meter was like all over the place. It sounded almost like Paul Simon on Graceland to a degree. Almost like borderline spoken word, you know? But like I kind of got into the vibe and the tone as it went along. It's almost kind of like noir-y, or like it feels a little bit even darker than a track like Blue did. I think I dig it. I think I dig it. So, Blue. It is very, very good. I like it quite a bit. I like it very much. Least favorites this flight tonight. Carey. Those are probably the ones that like I actively were like, A Case of You is fine. Mild Man is fine. But like favorites, I really liked California and River. All I Want was pretty solid. Little Green, pretty good as well. Yeah, it's a stellar album. It's quite good. It makes me eager to listen to more Joni. And it's definitely a very unique folk voice. It's complex. It's kind of like Simon and Garfunkel meets Nick Drake in a way. It's like with like this very unique female vocal delivery and presence in the lyrics. I dig it quite a bit. I like it. So that is my reaction to Blue. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Things to plug. Patreon.com/Alex Haitz. Head on over there if you want to be able to vote in polls like this to determine every 2 to 3 albums that I listen to in my reaction schedule. I'll put in a poll album that's either 4 albums picked by me or 4 albums picked by my Discord. And $1 a month is all you need to be able to vote in those polls. And every little bit helps support the channel. And it also goes to supporting video hosting for unedited video reactions, which is a $10 a month tier. So if you're interested in, I think from the beginning of my Modest Mouse, so I have, I think, 3 videos. This will be the 4th. If you're interested in getting access to unedited reactions, $10 a month will get you access to those videos. And then also the Discord, link in the description. Lots of fun over there. We do music discussions, music recommendations, debate on all kinds of things. There's people do voice chats pretty often. I think we're about at 135 members over there. So if you want to hop on there and chat with people of all different kinds of musical tastes, that would be the place to do it. And that is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will resume with The Moon in Antarctica with Modest Mouse. And then after that, we'll do good news for people who have bad news. And we'll be done with Modest Mouse. And then we'll be going do another poll album, I believe. And then we're going into The Cure. And we're doing like a big old Cure binge, which should be a lot of fun. So that is all I have for you guys. Until next time, Godspeed.